So the Yankees are in on a big Japanese player, but it's not who you think it is. Everybody, what's going on? Happy Monday. So Yankees are off today, getting ready for a 3-game set against the Detroit Tigers starting tomorrow, and they've already beat 2 first-place teams, right? The Astros 2 out of 2, 2 out of 3, and the Blue Jays 2 out of 3. So all this talk about the Yankees not being able to beat good teams, baloney. They're doing exactly that, okay? And this series in front of us, we'll see if they can win the series. Then they've won 3 out of 4 series without the 4 teams that haven't been playing. And then they go to Fenway for 3 against the Red Sox. So, but I feel pretty good about where the Yankees are at right now. They're doing better than I think a lot of fans are thinking they're going to do, which is good. And as much as people love to talk about, and so many folks are just obsessing right now over 3 things, right? Aaron Boone, Devin Williams, Anthony Volpe. All that noise, which is having no effect anywhere. The Yankees keep winning games quietly, and they're winning series quietly too. That's exactly what we need the Yankees to do. Okay, so, but there's already, and I'm working on my early free agent predictions. That's going to happen in the next week or two. So if you're a fan and you're especially a Yankee fan of baseball and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now. If you enjoy the content enough to come back, please hit the like button too. I thank you for it. So I'll be doing that. I do it every single year, my MLB free agent predictions. I'll do it early, and then I'll do it right before free agency starts to give my updated version too. But the Yankees are linked to a Japanese player right now. Now, we already know that they're linked to Wandy Asajan, the Dominican Republic, international player, as a shortstop, 16-year-old shortstop. We know this already. Okay, but they're looking at a Japanese player, and it's not Munetaka Murakami. There's another power hitting third baseman. What's his name? Kazuma Okamoto. They're not looking at him either. Okay, this is who they're looking at. Okay, this is Tatsuya Imai. He's a 27-year-old right-handed pitcher out of Japan. And why am I bringing him up? Well, he's got a career. He's been pitching for about. He's projected to get posted this offseason after the season. So he's going to be a free for all for his services. And there's talks about him either signing a contract between as low as $60 million up to $200 million. Why is that? Well, he's 27 years old. He's got a career ERA of 3.04, not flashy, but the last 5 years he's gotten it down to 2.10. And this past year, he's averaged 2.10 over the last 5 years. This last year's ERA is 1.50. Okay, 1.50. He's got a 28% K rate versus a 7% walk rate. Okay, which is a 4-to-1 ratio. He also has a plus arsenal. Okay, he has a fastball that touches 99 regularly, but he also has a good changeup, splitter, curveball, and sinker. So he has Roki Sasaki type power velocity, but Yoshinobu Yamamoto arsenal. He's crafty and power. So it's one reason why the Yankees are looking at him. There are a couple of folks, beat writers and analysts that have predicted the Yankees are going to be the team signing. Okay, I know the Yankees are going to look at some pitching. We just don't know who. I know a lot of folks want the Yankees to trade the world for Paul Skeens. I get it, but there's a good chance he might not be available just yet. And in the meantime, getting a guy like this to add to the rotation could be a pretty good addition for the Yankees. Okay, with his stats and his arsenal across the board, I've seen some footage of him. He looks pretty darn good as well. So, and again, we just don't know what the Yankees are going to do next year. They have Cole coming back from Tommy John, but we'll see how good he's going to be. Hopefully, he's going to be as great as Justin Verlander was when he came back from Tommy John surgery. He came back from Tommy John and he won the Cy Young right out the gate. Justin Verlander. I'm hoping the same thing happens for Garrett Cole. Justin Verlander was like 38 when he did it. So Cole's younger, but he's the guy that I expect to be good because it's Garrett Cole. I think he's a student of the game. He's an absolute bulldog. He's the heart and soul of the Yankees. So to me, I expect good things from Garrett Cole, but we just don't know when he's going to come back, May or June or whatnot. And Cam Schlittler's still got to develop, so does Will Warren. And there's a chance that they might trade somebody, right? Could they trade a Luis Hill? Could they trade a Will? I have no idea, right, to get a bat. I know this talks about, and I do think they're going to be shopping Jason Dominguez this offseason, probably for a pitcher with controllable ears, maybe a relief pitcher with controllable ears, maybe like a Reed Detmers or something like that, right? Someone who could be pretty good over here with multiple years of control that can give the Yankees stability in the bullpen in the event that they lose Devin Williams and Luke Weaver. Okay, and if they bring in a guy with lots of years of control, maybe they will move on from both of them. I think they're going to move on from Devin Williams regardless, but I think they will try to bring back Luke Weaver, right? So it's because he has ice in his veins, and even though he hasn't been that great recently, he plays well here. He's a fit here. Everybody loves him. He loves the team. The team loves him. So and he's done a good job over here. He's done a good job. Now, back to MI. He would be posted a year early. He's not projected to be posted until after the 26th season. So it would be posted early this offseason. So in which case a posting fee would be required and a contract. So just kind of like some of these guys, what's his name? Masahiro Tanaka of the Yankees, you have to pay a posting fee and his contract, right? Some of these other Japanese pitchers as well, like Yoshinobu Yamamoto with Dodgers, posting fee and a big contract. Same thing apply to MI. So this is a guy I would be keeping my eye out for. After this season, I mean, there's a lot of folks who want. I'm going to talk more comment, but the Yankees now have Ryan McMahon stabilizing third base. They have Ben Rice about to take over first base. There isn't any room for him now, right? And he's had a rough season. He's had an oblique injury. He's still, I don't know if he's back yet. So it's significantly affected his performance. And he's kind of declined from his 58 home run season a couple years ago. He's kind of come back down to earth. He's still hitting in the 30s, but there's other issues there. Is he as strong defensively at third base or even first base? I don't know. Would the Yankees be wiser to invest in pitching, right? Now that they have a more defensively strong infield, well, at least on the corners, they've got to figure out what to do at shortstop, right? And that still remains to be seen, but that's a conversation for another day. This is a pitcher that the Yankees have their eye on already ahead of time. They've been scouting him for a little while as well, okay? And I would keep an eye out, an ear out for anything that kind of starts being chattered about with MI, because there's a good chance that the Yankees could sign him. And again, like I said, he's not projected to be a free agent until the end of the 26th season. So if he becomes available this offseason, he will be posted early, meaning posting fee. So that's something that needs to be factored in. And I don't know how much the Yankees are going to be willing to spend. But if you think about it this way, too, they bring back Cody Bellinger, right? And instead of Kyle Tucker, right? I mean, you could essentially do Bellinger and Trent Grisham and probably this guy for the price of one Kyle Tucker. Despite his slumps, he's still projected to be the highest paid free agent this offseason, right? I know some other players are going to go for it. Bo Bichette's going to try to get a big contract, and he's based on this season, he's kind of earned it, right? So think about it that way too. You know, what would be the good fit here? What would you do? Has anybody even heard about this guy? Tatsuya Imai. This is the stuff I do. I do homework and poke around and see what's going to happen, and see if look for hidden gems that the other folks aren't looking for. I'd rather do this than spend my time complaining about people. So let me know what your thoughts are, gang. Any of the news that comes out today, I promise you'll get it here. Okay, no matter what the news is. But tomorrow starts a 3-game set against the first place Detroit Tigers. The Yankees are well positioned to win that series. And as of right now, they do not have to face Tarek Skubal. At least Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm going to take a look really quickly here. The pitching matchups, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday did not have Skubal. Tuesday, nope. Casey Mize Tuesday. Wednesday, they've got, so now the pitching matchups are out. Jack Flaherty on Wednesday. And Thursday, Yankees are facing, that's not out yet. Now it's been pushed, it's been altered again. Casey Mize and Jack Flaherty are expected to pitch Wednesday and Thursday. Now they're pitching Tuesday and Wednesday. So the Thursday pitcher has not yet been announced. But all reports are saying that the Yankees are not going to face Tarek Skubal. And if that's the case, the Yankees have a good chance of potentially sweeping the series. Casey Mize and Jack Flaherty are beatable. But the Yankees have to show up. The bats got to show up, right? The defense has to show up. Their pitching has to show up. Well, Warren and Cam Schiller are our two guys going against these guys in those first 2 games. So that still remains to be seen. who's going to pitch Thursday, but at this point, doesn't matter. Let's go Yankees. Have a great day. Peace.